Back to Lahaina now. A Boeing executive who lost his beachfront home in the wildfire wants to rebuild, but some want him to change his designs. Our Chelsea Davis says Maui's planning commissioners will decide what's allowed.
I'm right outside the planning department conference room where commissioners say they have been given a blank slate to re-envision how Lahaina should look. They say they are planning now for future generations. Washington State resident Stanley Deal is a retired high-level Boeing executive. He first built his contemporary-style home in the Lahaina National Historic Landmark District in 2018. Deal says he wants to build it back like it was before it burnt down, just more fire resistant. But many community members are fighting it, saying the design doesn't fit Lahaina's historic qualities and could push up property taxes. They're also opposing the rebuilding of his swimming pool because of the lack of water. They want better shoreline access and cultural consultation. Deal says he is open to some changes.
Change the roof line to look more like a plantation style, we would consider it. But if it's go from 2 stories to 1 story to a single story, I think that is probably a bit too far.
As we're moving forward, I'm seeing mega mansions coming up all around me that will compound and create parking and congestion in an area that we fled, that was highly stuck Front Street, trying to flee that situation. I don't really understand why we're building back worse than what we're doing before the fire.
Deal said he is not open to removing his pool, but will use a pool cover to reduce evaporation. He is also proposing to use synthetic turf rather than grass to minimize water usage. He also said no other home has undergone this amount of scrutiny, but planning staff says that's because he is on the shoreline. 160 homes along the shoreline burn, 7 have applied for permits. Planning Commission members deferred taking any action. They sent a whole list to Deal and his architect and told them to bring it back to them so they can take action on this. He first applied for his permit 8 months ago. Reporting in Wailuku, I am Chelsea Davis for Hawaii News Now.